Welcome to Just Yoga and a beautiful power flow class that creates heat and strength in your body. We'll begin standing, so maybe you'll step to the top end of your mat, get some distance in between your feet and get into mountain pose. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. We begin here because I invite you to notice if there is any tension that you need to let go of before we move. Maybe you side out. I'd like you to be soft and relaxed, even though we're moving through some powerful postures. Last deep breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And you are welcome to use your Ujjayi breath as well as we move today. At the top end of your mat, sweep your arms up overhead. Palms together, soften your knees, fold forward. Warming up a little bit. Sway from side to side. Maybe you move your legs, maybe not. Find your chair, sit low, bring your arms down by your side and maybe circle your arms. Stay in your chair to create heat in your legs. And then rise up into your high mountain, hands up overhead, palms together, soften your arms, and then move from left to right. Engage the core. Right, inhale and exhale, a little bit quicker than normally do. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then soften down again into a forward fold. Step your feet back, find your plank on toes or knees and stay in your plank and do whatever your body feels like doing right now. That can be moving your feet, moving your hip, shaking your wrists. Bring your knees down on the floor. Look up, upward facing dog in a soft variation, and move back into a variation of child's pose. Keep your hands where they are. Let's do that a couple of more times. Inhale to the front and exhale as you move back. Inhale. Remember to have some activation in your core, in your up dog. Two more. And please don't go to your deepest upward facing dog. We are warming up and we don't want to overdo things for the lumbar part of the spine. When in child's variation next time, lift the knees off, find your downward facing dog. Soften your shoulders, your legs. Take a deep breath. And let's begin. Take the right leg up and back, and you can bend the knee. First time through a little bit soft. Maybe you circle your hip. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Plant the right leg in the middle of the mat, on your right side of the mat, bird dog. Left leg back, you can point the toe, and right arm forward. Engage the core so you have one straight line from fingertip to toenail. Elbow, knee meet. Take the spine up like a cat. Plant the hand down, but extend the left leg out one more time. Toes pointing to the left side to open up your hip. And then lift the hip up towards the sky and see if you can bring it in this somewhat troublesome direction to the top of the mat. So not underneath yourself, but out to the side. High lunge, back knee off. Raise the arms towards the ceiling. And maybe the first time through, you take a few dips here, lunges. 2 more. Finding the power through the front thigh and your glute. Hands in prayer. And then twisting, rotating to your left side, hovering, or maybe you bring your elbow on the outside of the thigh. Lots of space here in front of your chest. I'm gonna try to see if we can gather the feet at the top of the mat and find a chair with a twist. So gaze on the floor, one big step or multiple small steps, sink down, chair with a twist. Keep breathing. And let's experiment releasing the right foot again, but keep the elbow on the left leg there and extend the right leg out into a variation of a hovering chair twist warrior 3 thing. Bring both hands down on the floor, step the feet to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Rise up, high mountain. Arms out to the side, fold forward. Through a vinyasa flow, we'll do the other side. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank to low plank. Either you jump or walk back. Cobra up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. The fingers grab down into the mat as you lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and take a few breaths. Doing what you need to do here on this side. And then left knee on the floor. You can fold the mat if you want to. Right leg up and back, belly button in, left hand to the front, thumbs pointing up. Inhale. And bring the elbow, knee in, and maybe nose towards the knee. Plant the hand down, extend right leg out to the side, open up the hips, and then lift the leg up towards the sky as you bring the leg to the front if you have space for it. And of course you remove the right hand to create space for the foot. High lunge. And again, you might do a few of these lunge ups and downs. Going from high lunge to low lunge. One more. And then extend to some degree the back leg out. Bend the front knee a lot and hands in prayer. Twisting to your right side. Again, you can hover to begin with. Might be a little bit difficult to keep hovering here with the chair and a twist. Let's see if we can make it work. Left leg to meet the front foot. Sink down, align the heels, the feet, the knees, the hip with the short end of the mat. Extend the left leg out this time and keep looking at the floor to help you balance and move slow. Just extend the leg out. You don't need to overdo this. Bring the hands down on the floor, feet to the top of the mat with some distance. Fold forward, you can sigh out. Arms up overhead, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Vinyasa flow, inhale, half lift. Plank to low plank, exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's repeat that with breath as our guide. Add on a few postures. Right leg up and back. You might inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, prepare to lower down the right leg. Exhale, right hand up, left leg up and back. Inhale, tension in your core. Exhale, knee, elbow. Bring it out again, hand on the floor, inhale. And long exhale, open up the hip, bring the foot all the way up towards the sky as you move it to the top. High lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend down, go low. One dip, inhale. Lower down the right knee. Exhale, bring it up and back. Twisting, hands in prayer. Move, hovering or outside of the thigh. Step the back foot to the front. Inhale and sink down in your chair with a twist. Exhale. Again, let go of the right leg. Because this is a balanced posture, so we take a few more breaths here. Keep the left leg bent to some degree. All right, keep the right leg still elevated. As you bring your hands, fingers down on the floor, or block for that matter, extend both legs and open up your hip for a half moon. So the right foot moves towards the right side. Maybe your right hand brings this up towards the sky again. Open hip. Soften the left leg, lower down the right foot to the back of the mat. See if you can balance. Sweep the arms back for a reverse warrior. Lean to the front, right hand down on the inside of the foot or a block. Stay for a couple of breaths or do your binding if you like, front or lifted arm behind you, other arm underneath the knee joint. Stack the shoulders. One more breath. Release that. Bring your hands down, back heel off. This left foot, bring it up and back in three-legged dog. And just adjust any stance that you want to. Maybe you keep the left leg elevated as you move into plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Maybe the left leg still stays up. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Are you getting nice and warm by now? Left leg up again. Bring it up. Inhale, open up the hip, exhale. Going through a sequence. Inhale, left knee on the mat. Right leg, left arm, bird dog, inhale. And exhale, knee, elbow. Bring the leg out, hand on the floor. Big inhale so you can open up the hip and exhale, lift the foot, extend it, bring it towards the sky as you move the foot to the top of the mat. Exhaling. Woo. High lunge. Inhale and exhale. Are you with me? Lower knee, the back knee one time down. Inhale and exhale. Twisting. Hands in prayer, shoulders far apart, and twist to your right side. Step the back foot to the front. Inhale and exhale. Left leg up again, this awkward chair variation. Bring the hands down for support of your hip. As you open the hip for half moon, left leg opens up like in warrior two, but with the leg elevated. One more breath. Slowly release that, warrior two. Get some distance in between your feet. Peaceful reversed warrior, whatever you want to call it. Extend the side ankle, maybe with the binding. Or you can stay here, just bring the hand behind you. Always a good option. Let's see if you can wrap. Have to keep the front knee quite bent to do this. 2 more breaths. Release that, back heel off, right foot up and back, three-legged dog. Vinyasa, if you're into that, with the leg lifted, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, maybe child's pose. Forehead on the mat. You can bring your hands down by the side. Come up on your knees. Welcome to fold the mat a couple of times. We're going to do a back bend camel pose. Tuck the toes under if you're somewhat new to this. Listen to your body as you do this. Hands behind your back. You can have the fingers pointed up or down. Lean back, keep the hip stacked on top of the knees. Stay here and see if the hands can reach the heels. Belly button in, pelvic floor in, rise up. Cat, tabletop, and spine towards the sky. Release that. Maybe come out of the folded mat to bring the right foot to the top. Doing a few stretches, very short. Right foot to the front. Left leg at the back. Now you can keep the front foot aligned with the long end of the mat rather, or you can kind of put it out to the side so you open up your hip and get more into the inner thigh and the groins. Maybe on your hands, maybe on your elbows. Bring the foot back and slowly switch other leg. Always welcome to adjust. If you don't feel like moving the knee out and coming out to the outer edge of the foot, please don't. Just do traditional lizard pose. Stay on your hands or lower down. Two more big breaths. If they're done, you can take a seat on the mat, as comfortable as you like, whatever posture makes sense for your body right now. Circle your shoulders. One last stretch for the neck. And then you might take a time to meditation or prayer or whatever is in your practice. Bring the left hand up, not forcing your head down. Right hand behind you, sit tall. And stretch the side of the body. Maybe you take the nose up. Maybe you bring the nose towards the armpit. What are you sensing your body is telling you right now? Bring the head up and move to the other side. Meditation doesn't have to be long and difficult. You can put a silent timer on for 3 minutes and just try to focus and breathe calmly through 3 minutes. Or think of a nice sentence you want to share with yourself or with God or whoever you are connecting with.
From my heart to yours, thank you for attending this class. Make sure to like it, subscribe, and share this with a friend if you liked it. Thank you.